Hello, everybody. So for part of today's assignment is you're going to be working from this worksheet. You're not going to solve all the problems. You're going to work in pairs, and each pair is going to solve two problems. So if you break it down, each of you is really only solving one problem. You'll be able to work in pairs and help each other out solving the problems, but you each need to write your own work in your own notebook. I'll give you randomly assign which two your pairs are going to work on. Okay. What I am going to do is I'm going to work out in class. I'm going to pick three that I'm going to work out in person so you all can see the steps. I can see who all has questions. But I'm also going to make you this video to have in your notes or to have in the assignment file, but also to help anybody that might be absent or have missed today or missed Thursday or Friday. So the first one I'm going to work on is letter A. Okay. This one's a baby one. It's just solving. This one's adding and subtracting polynomials. By the way, this worksheet has a combination of adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. So it's got everything all mixed together. So let's take a look here first. Okay, I'm going to tell you one. This one's adding. This one's actually subtraction because you have a subtraction here. And when we subtract or add, all we're really doing is combine like terms. Okay. Now the first thing we need to do is when it's an addition, it's easy because all the signs stay the same. But when you have a subtraction like this one, because of that minus sign, you need to distribute that to each term inside the parentheses. So as you rewrite that, basically every sign inside changes. Okay, so the x becomes a negative, this becomes a positive, and then this negative becomes a positive. And I'm going to kind of squiggle this out now so we can see that it's not there anymore. So all the signs inside change. Okay, and then from there, you're just combining the things that look alike. So first off, we have to find the highest order exponent, which was this one, 2x to the power of 4. It's got the biggest exponent. We need to look for others that have x to the power of 4. Not here, not here, not here, here, but look, we've got a positive x to the 4th. So 2x to the 4th plus 1x to the 4th, that's 3x to the 4th. And those are done. I'm going to cross them out. Then we need to look for the second highest degree exponent, which is this one, x squared. Let me circle a sign too. Positive x squared. Here's a negative x squared plus x squared minus x squared cancel each other out, and that equals 0. So those cancel each other out. And then we're going to look for coefficients. Positive 5 equals 10. And you can see that this complex or complicated looking problem actually broke down to a relatively simple answer. 3x to the power of 4 plus 10. Okay, let's look at the next one I want to show you guys is letter F. This one is a subtraction. So it's subtracting, which is also combined like terms. But before we do that, check this out. We have a power of 2 there, which means that this quantity is actually 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3. It's 2x minus 3 squared. Okay, so I'm going to solve this first using the FOIL method. Remember, we do FOIL, and that's first we multiply the first numbers, the outside numbers, the inside numbers, and then the last two numbers. Okay, let me show you what that looks like here. So, and then we'll worry about this negative sign after we finish the multiplication of these two binomials. Okay, first is the first two numbers, and that's 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Okay, FOI. Outer is the two outside numbers. So this is an outside number, and this is an outside number. So basically, 2x and 3 are the outside, and then these two are the inside. 2x plus 2x times negative 3 is a negative. Let me write that in blue. Negative 6x. And then your inner numbers, which are these two are the inner numbers. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. Then you're going to take your last numbers, okay? And the last numbers are this one, the last two numbers. The last number in this polynomial or binomial and the last number in this one, negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Okay? I'm going to rewrite this and simplify a little bit. 4x squared, negative 6x minus 6x is negative 12x minus 9. Okay, and I'm kind of done with this part. Now I can bring down this negative. But remember, I got to distribute, and then I can bring down this x plus 9. Okay? When I distribute this, each sign inside is going to change, so that becomes a negative 4x squared. Negative and negative become a positive 12x. Negative times negative equals a positive 9. Okay, then I'm going to bring this down one more time. And now I can combine the like terms. There's an x, 9, here's a high degree, so negative 4x to the power of 2. I don't have any other x squared, so that's going to kind of be on its own. Okay, this is our final answer. I'm done with that. I have an x, another 12x right here. So 1x plus 12x is positive 13x. And with those. And then the last one we have is this positive 9 and positive 9, which is positive 18. And that's what our final result will look like. Okay, so that's how to work with, you still have to follow order of operations and do exponents first, and then you can start combining the like terms. Okay. I don't want this video to be too long, but let me see what other one I can solve for you all. Okay, let's take a look at number B. This one we have to do the division first, and then we can subtract this part. So let's take a look. The way we learned it is, it's going to be a little bit of multiple steps, but we got to do it. We got to tough it out, okay? This becomes 3x squared, or it's, let me write it over here. So I have space, okay? So this is going to be negative 9x to the power of 4 plus 21x to the power of 3 divided by 3x squared. And the way we need to result or find the quotient is we need to see what number do we need to multiply 3x squared by to get negative 9x to the power of 4. And the answer for that is negative 3x squared. And we multiply this times this. So that's negative 3. Let me read this. Oops. Negative 3x squared times 3x squared is negative 9x squared. I'm going to bring down the 21x cubed. Okay, and we want to subtract everything. So it would be something looks like this. We're going to subtract, which changes the signs of everything inside. Okay. And what happens is negative 9 plus 9x squared plus 9x squared is 0. And we have, wait, what happened? Oh, then I brought this down. Okay, and guess what? We wind up getting a 0. So this is actually just the answer. Okay. So now we can replace that with 3x, negative 3x squared, okay, minus 2x. Negative and a negative is a positive. And then we combine our like terms. Those cancel, become 0, and you're just left with negative 2x. Okay? I know there's a lot of steps. I know it seems complicated, but I promise if you take baby steps, one step at a time, little by little, you'll get to the solution. And you'll see that a lot of these break down into actually quite a simple answer. You know what? I think I did this wrong. But remind me in class and we'll go over it and we'll look at the right. I think I made a mistake there. But we'll take a look at it in class.